Sri Sharda Devi and Her Divine Play, Chapter 29, page 559. Description of the Mother's House. Udbodhan House or Mayarbari is now a branch of Ramakrishna Mutt. The center is located at 1 Udbodhan Lane in Bagh Bazar. Originally, there were 6 rooms on the first floor, 3 rooms on the second, and 1 room on the third floor to the right of the staircase. The main entrance is to the north, and next to the kitchen there is a small back door to the south. A narrow lane by name Gopal Chandra Niyogi Lane runs behind the house. At the left side of the entrance there is a small room which was occupied by Sharadananda. It was his parlour and office, as he was the General Secretary of the Ramakrishna Order till 1927. He wrote most of Sri Sri Ramakrishna Leela Prasanga in this room from 1909 to 1919, and thus paid off the loan assumed for building Udbodhan House. Once Sharadananda said, "I took a loan of 11,000 rupees for building the mother's house. It was a heavy burden on my shoulders. I paid off the debt by selling books." This Udbodhan house was built to keep mother in Calcutta. She was our focal point, and centered on her, I did all my work in a joyful mood. To the right of the entrance, there are 2 rooms, one for the Udbodhan publication office and the other for workers and the mother's monastic attendants. At night, the monks slept on the floor of these 2 rooms. The other 3 rooms at the back were used as the kitchen, the storeroom, and the men's dining room. Shardananda and the men devotees ate downstairs, and the mother and her women companions ate upstairs in the room adjacent to hers. The small room below the marble staircase was used as a storeroom for the shrine. On 18th December 1909, a small plot of land adjacent to the east of the house was purchased for 1850 rupees. In 1915, an addition was constructed there with 1 room on the first floor and another on the second. A narrow wooden staircase attached to the eastern wall connected the 2. The men's bathroom was below the staircase, and another bathroom was to the left of the main staircase. The Udbodhan publication office was moved to the lower room of the new section, and the upper room became Sharadananda's bedroom. The Swami stayed in his office from morning till night and went to sleep after supper. During this period, another room was constructed on the 3rd floor, to the north of the staircase. Holy Mother used to sit on the cement roof next to this room and dry her hair in the sun. She was very happy there because she could see the pinnacles of the Kali temple of Dakshineshwar. The panoramic view of the Ganges from the roof of Udbodhan house brought back sweet memories of her days with the master in Dakshineshwar. Ramakrishna's picture had been installed on the marble altar on the east side of the upstairs shrine room and was worshipped daily. Sister Nivedita made a silk canopy that used to be hung over the altar. Holy Mother faced north while worshipping the Master with the altar to her right. She always carried with her the photograph of Ramakrishna that he had once worshipped at Dakshineshwar. This photograph was kept on a silver throne when she was in Udbodhan, along with the other photograph of the Master on the right side of the altar. Presently, those two pictures of the master are kept just as they were during the mother's time. There was a narrow balcony to the north of the shrine room. In a room adjacent to the shrine, there were two beds, one for Holy Mother and another for her niece Radhu. When she saw this arrangement, Holy Mother said, I can't live separated from the master. It is not proper. Then both beds were moved to the west side of the shrine room. After the first night, Holy Mother said that two beds made the room too crowded, and Radhu could sleep on one side of her bed, which was larger. At her request, the smaller bed was removed from the shrine room. The room adjacent to the shrine room became Holy Mother's storeroom. Golapma, the mother's nieces, and other women companions lived in the southern room on the second floor, just to the right of the main staircase and next to the women's bathroom. The women also stayed in rooms on the third floor. Yoginma lived in her father's home at 59 by 1 Bagh Bazar Street, but came to Udbodhan house every day to help the cook cut vegetables and to serve the mother. Jai Ma.